welcome to day 6 of the Great Norfolk Broad Adventure Night. And so far, it's cool. It's very cool. It's blissfully cool. It's ha 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 ha. Oh yes. It's like, oh, what is it like? It's like warm honey being gently smothered along my rather cool, chilling back, and it's just spreading down my body. It's like, I could just stand here all day, people. Oh yeah. Oh, good morning. How are we doing? You okay this morning? I am first cup of the day. It's so sweet. Lovely. Right, anyway. Yes, good morning. I didn't come back last night because, quite frankly, we were pretty much all wiped out with the heat, and we didn't actually do anything. We had planned to have a few more glasses of wine, get a bit dark side, do another wee sort of dark side last night, but quite frankly, by the time we got back to the boat, by the time we got the kids in bed, by the time it started to cool down, we were just, we missed that opportunity. And there is a very small window of opportunity when it comes to a dark side. So we didn't do one, I'm afraid. It was actually a good night last night. There was supposed to be another thunderstorm, but it didn't really materialise. The sun is back out. There is a bit of a nice breeze blowing at the moment, and it is very, very cool. So we're very happy about that. However, it seems that we have suffered our first casualty of the holiday, and it might be. I don't know if it's not serious, but it could be problematic. Basically, what happened was that Susan received a blister on a toe. I think it was on Tuesday. We think it was. We don't quite know how she got the blister, but she got a blister on her toe. And on Tuesday, when we went to the beach, we obviously took the shoes off and we walked across the sand. We're thinking it might have happened there, but it doesn't seem to be healing, and it's possibility it's infected. She's woke up this morning with a very swollen toe, a little bit on the yellowy side, and she says it's throbbing and she's finding it very, very difficult to walk. In fact, she's probably more hobbling than walking at the moment. So that's a bit of a shame, because she was actually wanting to go places today. We had planned, we thought about going to Potterheim, to Latham's. She wanted a wee look around that. We were going to go to St Benet's Abbey. She wanted a look around that. We were then going to, the plan was, or the idea was, we thought we'd go up How Hill, maybe stop at Toad Hill for the cottage, have a look around the cottage, then move on to the secret garden, which I have no idea where it is because it's so secret. But we were going to find it, and then jump on the boat, cruise further up the river. We were planning on maybe eating on board the boat today, and therefore basically just find ourselves someplace nice and quiet up the river and spend an evening maybe doing a wild mooring, you know, where it's just us, you know. So we quite fancied that idea. Unfortunately, I have no idea if that is still going to happen. It might be a wee bit on the it really is a nice first cup of tea. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that plan is actually going to come to fruition now. If Susan is having problems walking, then yeah, that might not actually, that's going to be quite a bit of walk involved in today's idea or plans, so I'm not entirely sure how we're going to work that. So yeah, That's a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. We will figure something out, but unfortunately, first things first, before we do all that, we need to go to Asda, because we need to get some shopping for the dinner tonight. Once again, that was a plan, and we need to get organised because that's the yacht station just opening, which means the showers are going to open shortly. I'm going to nip into, I'm pretty sure there's another token somewhere floating around in the boat, so I'm going to pinch a shower here because I never got one yesterday. Get a shower, get some food, and we need to be away by here by 10 o'clock, and if that's the yacht station opening, it's getting time to get a move on. The electricity gave out last night, so we're currently on the boat batteries, but I must say, you know, that's lasted us very well. There was I'm well impressed. I mean, I'm so glad we got hooked up, because that has just made life so much easier the last couple of days. You know, we've not needed to worry about running the engine, we've not needed to worry about the batteries, you know, we've just literally just plugged in, totally forgot about it, and just carried on normal. So yeah, that has actually been great, and considering there is literally only one electricity post in the entire yacht station, which is a bit of a shame, admittedly. We were so lucky to get that, and I'm so glad that we faffed around with the boat when we first arrived here. I felt sorry for the Rangers because we were faffing around, but I'm so glad that we actually got that, because that worked out brilliantly for us. So yeah, very happy about that. We are currently on the inverter. We've checked the inverter this morning, and it's currently on the boat batteries. So I haven't checked the credit levels yet, but the credit's finished. 83 pence, that's all it was, you know. When we came up there was 83 pence still in that, so that's all we've used. I've not even swiped the card yet. So yeah, I'm just very happy about that. Anyway, I'm going to go and get myself organised. There is a wee bit of a breeze picking up, so I'm trying to keep the camera out of the breeze. It's very nice on my back at the moment, and it would be very nice if that breeze stayed all night. But yes, I'm going to go get myself organised, finish my cup of tea, maybe go and get a shower, which everybody is already diving into. Damn, they move fast down here, don't they? But yeah, so I'll go there now. I'll keep you updated on the events of the day, what we try and figure out with poor wee hobbling Susan, and yeah, we'll see where the day takes us. So as always, keep you updated. So until later, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers. Okay, just a little wee update for you. Excuse me a wee second, I'm trying to keep an eye on the kids, okay, because obviously Susan and Paul are currently away to Asda, catching up on a wee bit of shopping in preparation for tonight's dinner. Susan's not doing too bad, she's managing to hobble, and yeah, everything's okay. But yeah, that means I'm in charge of the kids, which is a daunting prospect in any situation, especially for somebody that doesn't have kids. But yeah, so excuse me if I disappear very quickly. But however, we're still at Great Yarmouth, and we are getting ready, we are getting prepared. We will be leaving within probably the next hour and a half or so. But I just wanted to sort of pop on by and talk a little bit about water. Which, let's face it, is not the most exciting of topics to discuss. Well, it's maybe something that you might want to consider, or at least know about if you ever decide to top up your water here at Great Yarmouth. The water location, they're actually all the way along this particular sort of pier. You see all these sort of green boxes, you know, all the way along, every so often, green boxes. That's where your water hoses are kept, you know. They do get locked at night, and so they're only open from the likes of 8.
Just where that boat's leaving up there, okay?
Hold on a wee second.
I need someone with a front rope first, though. Front first, please, yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Just one of the kids needed a hand with something, but it's all sorted out. Yes, anyway, while I was going back to say about all these wheels. You can probably see somebody just in the background messing around with a hose there. Is very good because it means that no matter where you moor in the yacht station, you'll always have access to water. The only problem is that I just tried to fill up the water tank on Fair Majesty. Now, admittedly, I will admit, there's 6 of us on board, and admittedly, I'll admit, we've been here for 2 days, so we've not really topped up the water in about 2 or 3 days, admittedly. But, excuse me, we also have been using the showers in the shower block, and so all the water we've really only been using on board the boat is for filling the sink, washing dishes and teas and all that, you know. And I've got to admit, either we've used a lot more water than we thought we'd used, the tank is bigger than we thought it was, or the flow out of some of these pipes is very, very slow, and it wasn't the fastest filling hose, I must admit, because I pulled that and took a look. So yeah, sometimes you just have to, if you're going to fill up with water anywhere, sometimes you just have to be prepared to get a cup of tea, stick the hose in, and sit and just watch the world go by for half an hour while you have a cup of tea while you fill your tank. Sometimes there's no other way to do it but that way. Did have a lovely wee chat with the boat in front though, Richardson's Amber Gem 4. I didn't quite catch his name unfortunately, but he's having a great time. He's I think he's planning on heading towards Achill today with an idea of getting under Coltesol and up past Wroxham Bridge. Really must get up that bridge sometime, under that bridge and up to that sort of area. But yeah, I mean, I have showered, I've changed, I've shaved, you know, I'm feeling a bit more alive and vibrant now. So it's just a matter of getting ready and getting organised. Once the parents come back and relieve me of babysitting duties, I will be free. Free at last. But yeah, so everything's going good. Like I say, we're just getting ready. The sun is getting hot already, and it's not even 9 o'clock at the moment. So it looks like it's going to be another scorcher of a day. So definitely a day for the sun cream. Nice breeze blowing though. You can probably hear on the microphone, so it's keeping everybody cool. So yeah. In the meantime though, I'll go for now. I'll keep you updated. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers! the rivers. We've had quite a good wee start to the morning. Like I say, we topped up with water, got ourselves organised. Susan and Paul managed to get to Asda, get a few things for lunch and dinner tonight. So we're planning, the idea is to eat on board tonight. Yeah, basically we are just heading up the river. The time is about, it's just after 10 o'clock. So we are, we're a wee bit later than we should have been. We have to kind of leave the yacht station by 10 o'clock. That's obviously so other boats can come in. So we were a wee bit late, but we weren't too late. It was interesting trying to leave that mooring, because obviously I had a boat in front and a boat behind, and it was just like you know. But we, between Paul and I, we actually managed it. It was like I say, it was just that shimmying back and forth, but the minute the back end got just far enough out and the current grabbed the back end, that was it, you know. Swung out very nicely, right backed out into the middle of the river, and then hard left and turned around. So yeah, it was interesting, but I didn't tap anybody, I didn't touch anybody. So I would call that a successful manoeuvre, getting out of a tight mooring space against the tide, or with the tide I should say. So yeah, we're currently punching against the tide. There was no way we were going to avoid that. I knew that was going to happen, so, but I'm not going to bother about it. You know, we've sat stationary there for 2 days, you know, and we hardly used any fuel coming up from Ludham, so everything's cool. First stop, I believe, is Potterheim. That's where we're planning on going. That sun is really beating down, by the way, and I'm really kind of hoping that at some point we can get a little bit of breeze on us. I am well up on the sun cream. I bought a couple of new t-shirts and a couple of new shirts because, quite frankly, I knew it was going to be warm, so I packed mostly t-shirts and shirts, but I've only got like the 3 shirts. Everything else I have in the suitcase is black. Yeah, even a t-shirt in this weather that's black is not going to be good. So so yeah, coming back from Great Yarmouth, it was a case of, right, I need to get some shirts and I need to get some t-shirts. So it was and I found these, okay, maybe a bit cheap, maybe the quality's a wee bit rubbish, but you know, it'll do me, you know. I'm really, as I'm quite sure you're aware, not very fashion conscious at all. So, well yeah, good start to the day. We're heading off, we're back on the rivers, we're heading heading towards Potterheim at least, and we'll see what the day has in store for us. It should be a good one, hopefully. It should be a good one. And as long as that breeze keeps going, we won't overheat too much, and everything will be fine. As always though, I'll keep you updated on the events of the day. It's going to be a wee bit of all over the place, but it should be a good day, you know. So yeah. So until later, until I've got more to update you on, I'll speak to you soon. So until then, bye for now. Cheers! railway update for you. We are continuing up the River Bure. The sun is like yesterday. I'm going to go on about this, I'm afraid, so you're just going to have to deal with me. I am so not used to it. The sun is continuing to beat down. The breeze has died and it's getting hot. It's getting really hot the further we move inland. I'm really kind of hoping that we can get some sort of breeze blowing at some point. But yeah, I'm just popping back because hold on a second, I'm just trying to get comfortable here. I'm hoping that the sun's not too in your is that better? I think that's better. Anyway, yeah, I'm just popping back, okay, because we were punching against the tide leaving Great Yarmouth, and obviously punching against the tide requires quite a wee bit of revs, and we were doing 6 miles, well 6.2 I think we were doing, to be exact, but we were pretty much belting along at 2,200 revs to do that. Now the engine's not very loud, it's actually quite sedate almost, you know, but it's not. It could maybe be better soundproof, but it's right here in the cabin. It's actually, yeah, you can sit on the engine just down there, you know, which you can't see because Paul's standing there, but it's just
my
down there.
bum's in the way.
Yeah. You basically sit on the engine, okay? And
that's the engine here.
Yeah, the engine's here.
No, that's the engine here. Don't lose it right. Don't let me put you off.
You're not putting me off. You won't put me off. You know, I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Really? When did that start?
Probably about 30 seconds after we got on this boat, and I realised just exactly what I was letting myself in for with you. I was just like, yeah, better keep myself on the ball. But yes, basically you sit on the engine there, and like I say, it's not loud, you know, it's really not. But if you're sitting on the engine at the back and you're doing 2,200 revs, you know that you're sitting on the engine. You just can't disguise that much vibration and noise. And I bet I'm getting a lot of that stuff. I don't know it. I've suspected it, but I think when I start watching these, yeah, definitely. Anyway, what I was saying was that it wasn't particularly loud, but like I say, it was a 6 mile an hour stretch of river. I was punching through the tide, the revs were quite high, and then Paul came to me and said, you know something, Russell, I know we've got lots to do and we want to go and do quite a lot, but it's not really that kind of holiday today, because, well, not today, because we've got places we want to go, but our overnight mooring can be anywhere, because we are planning on eating on board the boat tonight. We've got stuff for eating on board tonight. So it doesn't really matter if it takes us 3.5 hours or 4 hours to get to Portaheim. And I was like, yeah, that's actually quite correct. You know, so why waste fuel punching against the tide when you can throttle back, you know, at 6.2, when you can throttle back. So instead of doing 2002, I've throttled back to 1600, and I'm still doing, what, 5.5? I think the tide might be in the process of about to turn. So I'm still doing 5.5 miles an hour, but I'm using maybe, what, 10%, 20% less fuel? So that's going to help my fuel deposit at the end of the holiday. And it's like, yeah, that kind of actually makes sense. There's no rush today, you know, just take your time, you know, that's the whole point. I mean, I've said it before, you know, I mean, on times when I can't use a throttle, you know, on Royal Stewart, you know, she only would do 1600 revs. That's the most you would get out of her because of where the throttle was located. And it was great, just dawdling up the river, 5 miles an hour, you know, 5.5. So yeah, it actually makes sense. Sometimes you really do just have to sort of throttle back, slow down, take your time, you know, let the day attend to itself, basically, you know, which I think is actually a bloody good idea, you know. Oh, and well, okay, there you go. Yeah, okay, right, sorry. The iPad is sitting in the direct sun because I use that to control the GoPro, and it's shut down because it's too hot. So, yeah, okay. It's very hot. I mean to take that out of the sun. Okay, right. So basically, long story short, we've throttled on down. We're taking it nice and easy. We're all very calm, very relaxed. Everything's going very, very nicely. The Broads authority, who's just going to pass us just directly, he's going to be very happy because we're not doing a bow wash or much of a wash at all. So yeah, definitely sometimes you just have to slow it down and just take it all in. Anyway, that's the update so far. We're continuing up the Bure. We're not even at Stracy Arms yet, so we're still in that sort of section between Great Yarmouth and Stracy Arms. It's going to be a hot day. We can only hope that the breeze will pick up a wee bit. So yeah, until later, I shall keep you updated on the events of the day. So until then, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers! just a little wee update for you. We have made it to Stracy Arms, and we're encountering minor electrical issues on board the boat. Not so much with any systems on board the boat, more sort of my standard generic sort of setup that I usually set up for filming, you know. I've got this camera, I've got the iPad, I've got the phone, the GoPro sitting up there, I've got an iPod out for a little music, and in short, it's that hot, it's all overheating, and yeah, this could be bad. So cameras, iPads and a few other bits and pieces have been put out of the shade. The GoPro is still out in the blazing sun. Last time I tried to do a wee bit of film footage, I switched that off and it said repairing file. It then said file repaired, but that, I don't know about you guys, but that sounds dodgy. That sounds like I may have issues. So yeah, not quite sure what that means. I will find out when I come to load it all up onto a computer whether I have the footage or don't have the footage, but it looks like the heat is getting to the GoPro up on the roof. So if you don't get any river footage of this sort of section, just a throttle on down here, the tide's turned slightly, so it's giving it a nice wee push. But yeah, if you don't get much footage of me going up the River Bure towards Potterheim, which is our destination, that's obviously the reason why. Basically, the GoPro has overheated and it's just given up. So we will see. We'll keep trying though. We'll keep trying. I mean, it's a lovely cruise up the river. It's just too damn hot. That's a very typical British reaction, isn't it? You know, it's too cold in the winter, it's too wet in the spring, and it's too hot in the summer. But there is a slight possibility. I think somebody was telling me earlier that we're going to have a thunderstorm today. It doesn't look like there's any thundery weather around at all. But if we do get rain, I may have to just stand outside in it for a while and get soaked and cool down, because man, you know, it is hot. But yes, it is going okay. We did think about stopping at Stracy Arms to see the animals with the kids, but I think we just want to get up to Potterheim, you know. We can maybe do that another day, you know, or if they come back on the board with me, you know, we can maybe do that again. So yeah, everything's going well. The kids are quite happy as Larry in the kitchen where it's actually cool, and funnily enough there is actually a breeze, you know.
How happy is Larry? How happy is Larry?
Larry is very happy.
That's alright, just check it.
Oh no, he is very happy.
Okay.
Absolutely. Odd thing about this boat though, you know, I don't know if that happens with a lot of the other centre cockpit boats, you know, those that higher centre cockpit boats probably know this better than I do, but you get a wee bit of a breeze here, you know, in the saloon with the roof down, but ironically back there in the kitchen, in the dining area, that's where you get a serious, it's like the wind flows and just goes straight into the back. Maybe that's just sort of pure common sense type thing, but it's really quite odd how, yeah, but it just took me by surprise how sometimes, you know, you would expect it to be cool out here, you know, where the breeze can come and go and swirl around it.
Well, cool in the sun and warm in the shade. Would expect. Just saying.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about heat. I'm talking about breeze.
You said cool in the sun and hot in the shade.
It would be cooler here with the breeze, you know. But there's not really any breeze here. The breeze is back there. He's looking at me like I'm trying to explain Russell's logic to him.
Please don't.
It might be another episode of Russell's logic. It might be. Yeah. Okay. So I'll give him that. Anyway, we're just leaving Tracy Arms now. We're not stopping, we're going to keep on going up the river. We are hunting down every minute bit of breeze and wind to try and keep cool, but everything's going good. Apart from the fact that everything's overheating and breaking down. Fun and games. Anyway, I'll go for now. I'll keep you updated on the events of the progress. So until later, I'll speak to you soon. So until then, bye for now. Cheers! here, but the wash is right there. Yeah, don't often get to see this vlog from this angle on the boat, but just had a lovely wee lunch, prawn salad that Susan cooked up. They had theirs, the boys had their lunch, and Paul just sort of came up and said, right, okay, give you a wee break, go and have your lunch, and I'll take over. And he did. And you know something, the guy's a natural, you know. Not that boating is actually particularly difficult once you actually grasp the fundamentals of just taking things easy. You know, honestly, anybody can do it. That's why you have the higher craft, you know. But you understand, you know, you take things slow, steady, be methodical, you know, and just, but he did very good, you know. I mean, he encountered a sailing yacht, he dealt with that perfectly. Without any help from me, by the way, you know, I was back in the galley, to my prawn salad, you know, and then there was a slower boat, and we got past that very easily, and we're just continuing to cruise up the river. So yeah, he is doing wonderfully, and it gives me a chance to sort of relax and chill and enjoy the sun, and basically have lunch, which I'm now finished. But yeah, it's, I don't often get to sit out the back here, do I? Usually it's up front driving, so it's actually nice. It is nice. And I suppose one thing, although it's a wee bit loud in the saloon with the engine, sitting out here, you know, you don't really hear the engine, and it's just the wash of the propeller, you know, and it's I've got to admit though, I do have to admit, sitting out here right now, I'm kind of tempted to jump in. Just to cool myself down. I know that would be a bad idea. I know it is very cold in there, you know, and I would jump in and immediately, you know, want to jump out. I could probably actually cause myself actual physical harm by jumping in there just now, but yeah, it looks appealing. I can totally, in weather like this, I can totally understand why people would want to jump in the river, you know, but yeah. Anyway, everything's going well. We have had a slight change of plan though. We have decided not to go to Potterheim. I think maybe the temptation for the cakes was too much for them on a day like this, so we've decided we're just going to go straight for St Benets. So we're going to go straight to St Benets. We're going to have a walk around St Benets. I don't know if we'll stay by the Abbey or go walk to the cross, I'm not sure. But we're going to go to St Benets, give the kids a chance to run around, enjoy a little sort of exercise and everything like that. Have a wee look at St Benets, have a look around, maybe go for a wee walk, a wee wander, I'm not sure, but definitely get off the boat. Which it shouldn't be too long. We should only be maybe about, what, 45 minutes away from St Benet. I think it'll be about 1 o'clock by the time we're up, which is not too bad. At 1 o'clock, that can't be right. That's only 3 hours. No, it must be neither 2 o'clock. 1 o'clock, is it really? Maybe it will be about 1 o'clock. You know, 3 hours from Great Yarmouth to the bridge in. Actually, that sounds about right to tell you the truth. So yeah, it might be about 1 o'clock by the time we move up at I said the bridge in St Benets. About 1 o'clock. But I'll keep you updated as always. And right now I'm going to go away, get myself I would say a glass of wine or a chilled beer, but it might be a glass of water. Just keep hydrated just now. Don't worry about the alcohol later. But yeah, and just keep on going and see where the rest of the day takes us. So it's going well. I'm talking rubbish. Okay, right. I'm gonna go. I'll keep you updated. So on the events of the day. So until later, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers. just a little wee update for you. We are at St Benet's Abbey. I'm sorry about the wind on the microphone, but once again, don't care, it's really nice and cool and I'm really needing it. Oh, that was very hot coming up there. But yeah, we are at St Benet's Abbey. Paul took over, like I said, so I could have some lunch down at Acre. He pretty much took it all the way up here. We approached the moorings. I said, do you want to take it in? Have a wee shot. He had a wee shot and I must say, he did brilliantly. He really did. But he made a small mistake at the very, very end, and yeah, it was a bit of a shame. Basically, he came in front end first. He was gonna do it. All he needed to was a little left lock, little back thrust to bring the back end down. But he went right, and the front went into the key heading. Not strong, like it wasn't a crash or a bump or anything like that. It was just a gentle kiss. But once he did that, then obviously the back end, the current caught the back end. I think the current's going this way. The breeze is a bit stiff this way, so yeah, the back end sort of caught his back end, and yeah, it needed to come out. But I reckon for the first attempt at a mooring, I think he did brilliantly, you know, and he did a hell of a lot better doing his first mooring than I did with mine, and probably subsequent mooring since. But yes, we are here at St Benet's Abbey. We're going to go and take a wee look at the Abbey, let them have a wee run around and check things out. Not sure if we're going to walk up to the cross, but we might do that. So yeah, we're basically here. We're going to button up and go for a wee wander, get off the boat for a wee bit. So yeah, as always though, I'll keep you updated on the events of the day. So until later, until I've got more to report, I'll speak to you soon. So until then, bye for now. Cheers! Okay, just a little wee update for you. Yeah, that was actually quite good. We have been for a walk. We've been up to St Benet's, and then we took a wee walk up to the cross, had a wee look around the cross, had a wee sit on the bench that talks to you. You can learn a wee bit of history about the mystery and the magic and the religious nature of the Abbey. And then we came back down, and then in the shadow of the Abbey, because there is a wind that's picked up, but it's not a cold wind, it's still quite a warm wind, so it's nice to have the air moving around you. It's still a hot day. So what we did is, after we left the cross, we came back down, and in the shadow of the Abbey, we took a wee walk around and we had a wee picnic. And it was very good. Everybody seemed to enjoy it. I know the wind is picked up a bit. I'm trying to keep this off the camera. Microphone. We are back at the boat. Everybody's sort of doing toilets and everything like that. We did think about having a race. It's only about a mile to Ludham Bridge. And they were going to walk it, and I was going to take the boat and moor up and see who got there first. Little Top Gear race. Unfortunately, they've persuaded me that I really need to do the walk as well. So I'm not getting away with it. However, they did say that if I do the walk there, I can have a pint in the Norfolk pub up there, and then walk back, pick up the boat, and then we'll go up the river. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're just getting ourselves ready. Then we're going to go for a walk up to Ludham Bridge. Just no reason, then we're just going to walk, basically burn some energy off the kids. That's what I've not had quite enough of a run yet. So yeah, we're going to take that little walk up to Ludham Bridge. Yeah, I know. Better be a pint for it in the end. Don't do this walking malarkey, you know, very disturbing and disquieting turn of events. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go there now because I'm fully aware that it's a stiff breeze that's blowing, and you'll be hearing nothing on the microphone. So I'll go there now and I'll keep you updated, and I'll speak to you soon, okay? So until later, bye for now. Cheers! Okay! Hello. Right, I'm not doing a dark side, okay? It feels like a dark side, but I'm not doing a dark side, okay? So this is normal vlogging sort of stuff, right? Except we've made a mistake tonight, and it's been quite a serious mistake. And then I discovered, after we made the serious mistake, that I've made a critical mistake, and it might be a complete game changer. Right, basically what's happened, right, and I'm blaming all this on Susan, by the way. It's totally her fault.
Totally my fault.
Totally her fault, you know? Right, basically what happened is that we were going to have a bit of a Top Gear style race. They were going to walk to Ludham Bridge, and I was going to
Racers in the boat.
basically, you know, get the boat ready, get the roof down, undo the ropes and race to Ludham Bridge, you know, but they persuaded me that
We persuaded. Do you know how we persuaded him? We said we'll stop at the pub and have a pint. That he was like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that.
yeah, I'll go with that. I will go with that. That was totally, yeah, they bribed me. I totally went for it. It didn't take much. So we walked to the Ludham Bridge, which was a bit brutal at times, if I'm honest. In this heat.
Yeah, it was very.
You know,
brutal,
I mean,
by the way.
it was a nice enough walk across the Dyke. Excuse me,
Yeah.
gentlemen should always be on the outside. And surprisingly, I know, but I do try to be a bit of a gentleman.
Oh, you do surprise me.
You know, yes, very much so. So anyway, yes, it was a nice enough walk along the top of the Dyke, all the way to Ludham. Took us a wee while to find the dog inn, which is what we were looking for, but it turns out that it's from Ludham Bridge you head towards Ludham Village. It's not actually by the bridge. You have to walk about 500 yards or so down the road. It's about a 5-10 minute walk, you know, not very far, but that's where the dog inn is.
I just nettled my foot.
Ouch!
My sore foot.
Oh!
Could I do any more to it?
Probably not. You want me to stand on it just to sort of...
Jeez, yeah, please, just to finish the
just
day
to get
off.
just get it over. But yes, I mean that's where the Ludham Bridge is. It's literally the Ludham Bridge is there, Ludham Village is down there, and it's about 500 yards, 5-10 minute walk, you know. So yeah, I mean even if you moor up on the river, you just walk past the wee sort of cafe and the shop, keep on walking past the caravan site, which is just there. Keep on walking, and that's where the dog inn is. Now, we went in there for a pint. The kids had half pints because they're obviously under 18. I'm only kidding. They had their juice, you know. So yeah, we had a pint. And then we kind of sort of looked at the time and kind of figured, well, it's going to take us an age to get back to the boat. You know, the heat was very oppressive.
Paul?
You know,
Paul?
especially when we didn't have, when we were out of the wind. You know, out of the wind, it was stifling. So stifling. You know, it was incredibly hot. So yeah, we kind of figured, what we had planned to do is go to St Benet's Abbey, jump back on the boat, go up the River and I was going to treat them to a night on Barton Broad, you know, a mudweight mooring on Barton Broad, because we were going to cook on board. You know, they went to Asda this morning, they got all the food, you know, so we were all prepared and it was going to be great, you know.
I was going to cook.
Yes, you were going to cook. I'm saying that. You know, you went to Asda and everything. You got chicken.
Changed his mind.
Yeah,
You know?
it was, wasn't it? You love my cooking, don't you?
Oh, I just totally love it.
love it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
love
Susan's
it.
going to cook. Let's do something else.
Yeah, let's just go to the pub for a pint and take a look at the
And
menu.
then you're like, oh, by the way, do you want to eat here? I've heard it's really good here.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the menu, you know.
You haven't killed them yet, have
Mm.
Take the shirt off.
But yes,
you?
so
Enact some physical violence.
yes, we were
Stripping off.
What was I saying?
take shirt off.
It's her turn to have totally made me lose the track. So yes, we were having a quiet pint in the pub, and we decided to look at the menu just out of curiosity. And we looked at the time and realised that it was going to be a wee bit late by the time we got back. You know, pretty much by the time we got back to the boat, we'd have to start cooking while I'm on the move up to Barton Broad, if that's where we were going. There was a nice breeze down on the moorings today, which would have been very welcome. It doesn't feel like there's much of a breeze now though, unfortunately, so so yes, anyway, I know I'm all over the place with my camera work. You'll just have to sort of deal with it because I'm just sort of tipsy. So basically, we had a pint, we looked at the menu, and we decided to change the plans. And the plans were, we were going to eat in the Dog Inn, because I've heard it's very, very good. And let's just get this off the bat, okay? It's very, very good. It really is. You know, I mean, when you first walk in it, you think, oh, well, this is supposed to be a good pub. You know, it doesn't really look like a good pub. You know, it almost looks like one step up from a spit and sawdust type pub. You know, and you think, oh, okay. You know, not really sure about this. But I've got to hand it to them, okay? The food is spot on. It really, really is spot on. I mean, we have had quite possibly, I mean, we've had a few good meals this week, and a few really good meals this week, and this was amongst one of the really good meals, you know. I mean, and what really surprised Susan and Paul and actually impressed them a lot about the Dog Inn from a family point of view was that the kids' menus, the kids' menus dishes actually came with vegetables, you know, carrots and broccoli, you know, and good helpings of carrots and broccoli as well, I might add. So yeah, they were like really impressed with that, because the kids got a wee bit of a bite to eat, but they got some healthy stuff as well. Something that even I have to admit has not really been seen on any other kids menu that we've had anywhere else. So yeah, they were very happy that the kids menu came with vegetables, and they made sure those kids ate every single bit of those vegetables, you know. So yes, that's I would have to say that is a massive thumbs up to the Dog Inn if you've got a family, you know. Even from the kids menu, they get looked after a wee bit with nutritional value, you know, even if it's the rest of their dinner isn't that good, you know, like burgers or fish fingers or whatever, you know. So yeah, that was really good. You'll have to excuse me, I'm trying to get back to the boat ASAP, if I'm honest. You know, I am absolutely wiped out, by the way, you know. Oh, this heat, the beer, I mean, we had a few beers, you know. Susan, God bless her soul, you know, she had a bottle of wine and she's still walking in a straight line. I think I might be turning her into an alcoholic this week, you know. She's never drunk that much wine, ever, you know, and it's strong wine she's drinking. Usually it's just the weak stuff, you know. She's drinking full bottles, you know, so, oh dear. I think Paul's going to be pulling me aside and having a few words with me by the time the holiday's over. What do you think, boys? Yeah, you think your dad's going to be pulling me aside? I think so too. But yeah, so yeah, going back to the Dog Inn. Hold on a second, plenty of time. Yes, going back to the Dog Inn. The kids menu is definitely a huge plus. I mean, the fact that it came with vegetables, the kids hated it, the adults are loving it, you know. So yeah, that is a massive thumbs up for the dog and for the kids menu.
Definitely.
You know, just the fact that they've got the
veg with
just
choice of their food.
Carrots and broccoli, you know, but it's important something like that when you've got kids.
Yeah.
You know.
They
So
need to eat their veg.
yeah. So they were. They were sorry.
So they did.
And they did. They did. So they were very happy about Susan and Paul were very happy about that, about the menu.
Less so the kids.
Yeah. When it came to the adults menu, well, oh my goodness gracious me, because I've got kids around, you know, I have to be polite, you know. Yeah.
Golly gosh.
Golly gosh, wowzer. You know, what a dinner that turned out to be, you know. I mean, to tell you the truth, I did something I very rarely do.
Had salad.
Yes, I very rarely do it, but I had salad, you know.
Main course and starter.
Yeah, main course and starter, I had a salad.
We're a good influence, by the way. Or bad.
Are you kidding me?
Depending how we're looking at it.
I am so tipsy. You call this a good influence?
Oh, that's the alcohol. That's a different story altogether.
That's Paul's influence.
Yeah, alcohol's different.
Oh, is that different?
It's not bad.
Right.
It's good.
So yes, basically, because it was so hot, to tell you the truth, on really hot days like this, there gets a point where I just can't have hot food. You know, it's too much for me. So I actually ended up having a salad. I had a prawn, I think it was prawn and crayfish sticks cocktail. Basically a fancy, it was a fancy prawn cocktail. You know, there was no other, it was just a fancy prawn cocktail. But it was like a huge bowl, you know, it really was. And then I had the, well, Susan and we ended up having a Cajun chicken salad
with new potatoes,
and sour cream. And oh my god,
it was good.
It was really good. The size of the portion, the plate, it was massive.
And also, cheesy garlic bread.
Yes.
3 bits of cheesy garlic bread.
We ordered a wee side because we were feeling, we'd had a drink, we hadn't had anything to eat, so we were feeling a bit gutsy. We each ordered cheesy. Gutsy.
Oh, guts.
Gutsy, greedy, you know.
Tipsy.
Oh, well, no, we're already tipsy, you know. But yeah, we were feeling a bit gutsy because we hadn't eaten, but we'd had a pint at this point. So we ended up having some cheesy garlic bread with our main course. Each of us, you got 3 bits of cheese, and oh man, was it nice.
It was good.
It was really, I mean, it was.
I like mine burnt, and it was burnt on the edges.
Well, I like mine soft, and mine was really soft, so we kind of like swapped, you know, because I originally got the burnt ones, and you swapped for my soft ones. I didn't really give you any
choice, did I?
No, you just like swapped it. But, I mean, the cheesy garlic bread was so nice that we couldn't eat it, but we took it away.
We got a doggy bag.
We got a doggy bag with the cheesy garlic bread.
Because that's how greedy we really are.
Yeah. And but I mean the salad, I mean it was a massive plate. I mean the bowl, came in this like huge
like
bloody dinner bowl.
Of potatoes.
Yeah.
It's just
and
like too much already.
The Cajun chicken, I mean, it was spicy.
So much of it.
It had a kick, but it wasn't too hot.
I like spicy, but I don't like it too spicy.
Yeah.
And that was fine because of the sour cream sauce.
Well, I actually found that.
Perfect.
I actually found that by dipping the sour cream over the Cajun chicken.
Yeah.
So you had a wee bit of spice, but it was cooled instantly by the sour cream, and it just made it so nice. But you're right, how much chicken was there?
Oh, it was loads.
Oh man,
Way
there was strip after strip after strip,
yeah,
you know.
It was like a pile.
I
mean, normally you get 4 or 6 bits.
Yeah, something like that, you know, but...
Lost count.
Yeah, but on top of that, it was on a bed of salad.
Stop.
Oh. We're moving too fast. We're moving too fast for the little ones. But yeah, I mean, on top of all that, it was on a bed of salad. And the salad itself was dressed.
It had beetroot.
And it had beetroot.
Salad with beetroot.
You know, I mean, it was like an awesome salad, you know. I mean, it was like, what, £11?
£10.95.
£10.95, £11.
£11.
And I would
Give or
say
take.
that for that was worth it.
Oh God!
I mean, you didn't finish yours. I
couldn't
barely
eat.
finished mine.
I hardly touched the potatoes.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat all of it.
I barely finished mine, but that's because I'm big and fat and yeah.
Excuse me. I had a bottle of wine to myself, so I'm a wee bit.
I've already mentioned this.
Oh, okay then.
Yes.
Okay.
I've already mentioned that I'm expecting Paul to pull me aside at the end of this holiday
So
and
you're such a bad
and
influence.
have words with me.
I actually think I'm an alcoholic because the only time I'm nice. I can't even talk. The only time I'm nice is when I've got a drink in me.
No, the only time you're nice around me is when you've got a drink in me.
So true.
Which is why every time you see
I
me,
see you, I'm like,
I tank
"Let's
you
open
up on
some more
wine.
wine."
I just bring down and say, how you doing, Susan? Forget the kettle, have a wine.
Have some wine. Here,
That-
I brought you some wine.
This is how she survived 30 years of friendship with me. So yes, I am such a bad influence on her. But yes, I mean, I would have to say that your first initial impressions when you walk to the dog inn is very much. Hold on,
By the way.
we're not there. We're not there yet.
So I need to know how many before. Well, it was 808, 13,880.
That's what it was before.
Can't remember the mileage. So.
Yeah. So yes, sorry about that. I was just checking. I can't remember if I've changed the. Anyway, never mind. That's beside the point. Anyway, I'm back. Okay, I was
Beside
just.
the point. It's actually quite relevant.
Yes, I was just checking the.
He's not interested.
No.
So he's sidetracking.
Yep, totally.
There you go. Ignore me.
Yep, just like I'm totally ignoring her. You know.
See?
Yep, totally. Anyway.
Man. Switch off. Sorry. I'm rambling.
Hey,
carry on.
That's what I do best. I told them this wasn't going to be a dark side.
Oh,
You know.
kind of almost.
It's almost. It's borderline, isn't it?
Wait till tonight.
Well, see,
I'm
you're
not-
jumping.
I've not
You're
said a
jumping. You know, you don't say things like
I
that.
haven't said a word.
You have no idea how to do YouTube.
They have no idea either. They don't know. Yet.
Right. Anyway, what I was I saying?
I'd just like to point out.
Yes, just pointing, randomly pointing.
No, I'm not randomly. I'm annoying you.
Anyway,
Anyway.
over here, looking at me
Back
only.
to this particular
You
moment.
know?
No. Hello.
Oh, shit.
Go on. Say
Right,
your bit.
right, yes.
Promise I'll shut up. In about 5 minutes. Whole bottle of Pinot Grigio, by the way. I'm so not used to that. That's 12%.
Can I please go back to solo boating if you don't mind?
He's so looking forward to September 1, aren't you? He's like, yeah, I'm on my own. Woohoo!
You do realise that if you drop September's bombshell, I'm going to defriend you
Oh,
right
I'm
now.
so not going to. No, don't be daft.
No,
Like,
that's
you're going
good.
to have to edit this now.
No. All I've said is September's bombshell. There's nothing.
Are you going to do that in September? I thought you were saving it.
Well, September.
No, I thought you were saving it for like December.
Well, it depends on how fast all these go up. You know.
Oh, okay. They're all like, whoa!
Whoa! What's going on?
I know already.
Anyway.
Hate me.
Anyway.
Sorry. Please edit all this. I'm too drunk.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, please.
Anyway.
Anyway.
What I was saying is that, in short, when you go to the dog inn,
Yeah.
do not be put off by your impressions of the place when you see it. It looks very much like one step above spit and sawdust when you walk in. And admittedly, I'll have to say this, the bar waitress behind the bar seemed to be more interested in talking with somebody else at the bar rather than actually serving
So you
us.
say that, but you know when Paul and I went up to get the next round in, and she was the one that suggested,
The wine.
good or bad, she said, you know what, if you're going to have another glass of wine, it makes more sense to have a bottle because it's cheaper, and you're going to have food, you'll probably order another bottle, another glass.
Maybe it was just
So
a case of
I think it was
we
just,
arrived at the wrong time. She was mid-conversation.
She was actually really,
was
really
quiet.
helpful. And then the girl that came in,
She was
just
good.
as we were ordering food,
Yeah.
she was
spot
on, by
she
the
was
way.
like well on the ball,
yeah,
by the way.
she was good. I
So,
liked her.
yeah,
Was she
I mean,
Australian?
what was she?
Australian or New Zealand? I don't know.
I didn't catch the accent.
One or
You know?
t'other.
couple of beers, you know, that's
yeah,
it,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, well, you know me.
So yeah, like I said, your initial impressions are not good when you walk into the place and look at the place.
Yeah.
But get over that, sit down, look at the menu. It's not an extensive menu.
It's not massive.
It's pretty basic.
Normal.
But take a look at the special boards
Oh yeah.
and order something, and I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed.
Absolutely
'Cause
not.
The food more than makes up.
Paul's Hunter's Chicken.
Yeah.
Which is just chicken with barbecue sauce and bacon and cheese, but it was massive.
It was I mean,
Biggest one I've ever seen.
see when they put that down,
Yeah,
and
I
it
was
was all
like-
melted over, and
like-
it was just like
I was
like,
gonna order
I
that.
want that. I so want that.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, oh my god. You know, I don't actually know how he finished it.
Have you met Paul?
Yeah, well,
He's
okay.
6'4".
Yeah,
He's got hollow
yeah.
legs.
That's true. He does. He does have hollow legs. You know, I've just got an expanding belly. I'm very jealous of him. You know, so
So am I, by the way. 6'4". It's not fair.
what? The hollow legs?
Yeah,
or
the hollow legs.
No, no.
Everything goes down into his legs.
Yeah, but you've got nothing to be embarrassed
Oh,
about.
sharp.
Well, we're not going to get into a weight.
No, no, no.
We're
Not on a. Not
no,
on
no,
this.
no.
No, no, no.
Anyway, so yes, in short, what I'm saying is that if you find yourself at Ludham Bridge,
Definitely.
on the moorings, definitely, if you're spending the night there, definitely think about taking the wee 10-minute walk to the dog inn.
It's not that far.
It's not that far. Don't be put off by the looks of the place when you walk in. They've got a nice wee seating area out the side, which is a bit of a sun trap.
Oh yeah.
Too hot in this weather, but it would have been lovely.
See, we're Scottish. We're so not used to the heat. Paul's like, whoa, bring it on, and we're like, I'm melting.
We're pale blue up
Yeah,
there.
by the way.
You know, it takes us a week down here
Damn
just to get
right.
white. But yes, they've got a
I always
nice.
say that when I go on holiday. Sorry, I'm distracting totally on that. Doing it differently.
But they've got a wee seating area with parasols and all that. That would be lovely right about now, actually.
Definitely.
Now that it's getting a bit cooler. You can sit out there. They've got a wee sort of a grassy bit with a wee, I think Paul took a photo of it. If I can get the photo,
they've got a
I'll
play
show
park,
you.
yeah,
They've got a wee
little
play
wooden
park
play
for the
area.
kids, you know. So the kids today, they've had an awesome time. You know, they've been up to St Benets, they've been up to the cross, they've been running around the fields, they've had a picnic, they've done this bloody long walk, had a good meal, good walk back, had a play in the play park, you know, at the dog inn. The kids have had an awesome time today.
Then they ate their veg.
Then they ate veg, that was the
Not so
important
good.
thing.
As far as
you know,
they're concerned.
Well,
anyway.
not as far as they're concerned, but that's kids.
But I got them to eat their veg.
But yeah, veg are
Win for
important.
mum.
Yeah, hooray for mum. And yeah, and of course then we're getting ready to leave, and that's when I discovered I'd made a very critical error in today.
What?
Very critical error.
What?
Well, obviously being so hot and sunny, I pretty much lathered myself in sun cream. I covered the face, the neck, the ears, the nose, the arms, you know, the legs, the toes, the feet, you know, because I'm wearing these sandal things. You know, I was well protected, except for the fact
Wasn't protected from me. There is that.
I don't need protection from you. I can handle you, you know.
Aye, right.
You know a problem.
Aye, right.
But the problem is that I forgot. I don't know if you've seen it. I bought this yesterday in Great Yarmouth, you know, because I knew it was going to be hot. It's maybe not very flattering, but it's very open and it's a bit cool, you know. The only problem was that I put sun cream up here, you know, all under, and I did my back, but I totally forgot about my back.
You forgot about this area. Can you
Yeah.
see? Yeah, you forgot. A little bit pink, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what that looks like, but I stood up in the dog inn and I was like,
Oops.
ouch, that hurts, what have I done? And then that's when it clicked.
Normal people would be like, oh, that's nothing. Scottish people would be like, I'm burnt!
I'm dying! No!
Melting! No!
So yeah, I am basically lobsterizing myself.
Yes.
You know.
Well, maybe when he goes back up to Scotland, he'll have a wee bit of a tan. He'll be white.
I will be white by the time I get back up there. You know, it takes 38-degree heat and a week of solid sunshine.
But to walk you up and down the
yep.
couple of miles.
Oh
here
yeah.
And there,
I am.
against your better judgment.
I mean, this is the thing as well, is that it's actually quite interesting because Susan's into one of these Fitbit thingy-bobby things, you know, so she's been like every day, oh yeah, you've done about 13,000, 15, oh no, you're just touching 16,000 steps today. And I'm saying...
And that's not a lot, by the way.
Is that not a lot?
That is not a lot.
It feels like I've done blinking 2 marathons.
I've made sure you do at least 10,000 a day. I have made sure that. But it's not a lot. In the grand scheme of things, it's nothing. You ask your dad.
It feels
Ask
like
your dad how many steps he does a day.
Well, I don't want to know how much. Are you kidding me?
Especially if he goes up Ben Nevis.
Yes. My dad goes up Ben Nevis just for an afternoon stroll.
How old is he? 75. Cool.
You know?
And your mum.
And my mum. You know?
I'm right.
They go up there just for an afternoon stroll because they've got nothing better to do. You know? You fancy a wee cup of coffee, darling? Yes. It's a wee bit chilly here, you know. You fancy going, oh, it's a wee bit warm down here. Do you fancy going for a wee...
Let's go and cool down.
A quick wee jog up to Ben Nevis, you know. Sure, come on, you know. Because they actually live practically on Ben Nevis's doorstep.
Actually, do you know, my dad parachuted onto the highest point on Ben Nevis.
Did he?
Can't be beaten. It can be matched, but it can't be beaten.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, my dad was a parachuter.
Yeah.
He liked that. He was in the Golden Lions.
Yeah.
But anyway, just a wee bit of trivia for you.
do you not sometimes think that you feel a wee bit of a failure when you start talking about your parents?
Yeah, you know, the stuff my dad has done. Scary. He joined the army at 17 and a half.
Yeah.
And he had 40 years in the army.
Yeah.
And he saw every war bar the Falklands because we were in Cyprus.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a Scottish accent, by the way. I am Scottish. I was born in Edinburgh. But I don't have a Scottish accent because my dad was in the army and we travelled around. So I'm like a forces brat.
You're a forces brat.
Accent from everywhere.
Yeah.
Too much wine!
And wine. and
Let's just wait for them to catch up.
Oh. Well,
so yeah.
We're moving too fast and we don't even know it. Oh wait a minute, we've got spider webs all over the plate, over the camera.
Spider-Man.
So yeah.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Does anything?
Spider-Man.
A spider can.
Yeah. Will we tell them about the possibility of later?
What's later? Oh.
Will we tell them?
Are we definitely doing it? There's no point telling them unless we're definitely I'm up for it, right?
Right, okay.
If I can stay awake that long, I'm up for doing it.
This is it, because so far, this adventure, usually about 9:30, 10 o'clock,
flat out.
we are flat out, we're knackered. The only exception to that rule was the night we stayed up to 11 o'clock, and that was that bambling, chaotic, rambling
the last
bull.
dark side.
That was when we went dark side. At Great Yarmouth, you know. That was the only night that we stayed up late.
Yeah.
You know, so. However, it's quite obvious now that even although we could leave and still go to Barton Broad.
Just can I say, by the way, can it zoom in that far? Look where we are.
Yes, we are still.
We are still. Oh, that's really wibbly wobbly. See if they're watching this about. Oh, I feel sick.
well, you've kind of twisted my ankle right the way down. My wrist.
I have actually, haven't I?
You have. It's all double jointed.
We're gonna go there tonight.
Well.
Monkey.
Well, we're saying that.
I'm saying it. Russell's debating it. I'm like, bring it on.
Well. Oh, they're still there. The thought is that assuming we can stay awake and soberish.
No. More alcohol is needed.
You're needing more alcohol.
Oh God,
Yeah, you needing the full effect.
Yeah.
Now, just to make sure.
Can I just stipulate while I can still say it? I am the biggest coward going. I don't like the dark, right? I need... Okay, I'm going to announce this on YouTube, right? My kids have night lights everywhere, right? On the landing, we have a lamp on in the just at the toilet door, the bathroom door, so they've got a light so they can go to the toilet. We say it's for the kids, but in reality, because I don't do the dark. I hate the dark.
She really doesn't.
I don't do the dark. I need a light. I'm sad like that. I am petrified of the dark. I scream at the slightest thing. When Paul comes to bed at night, you can guarantee he opens that door, and if I'm fast asleep, I will wake up with a I make him jump that hard because I am petrified. Right? So we're gonna go tonight.
Assuming we last that long.
If we're still awake.
Because
and drunk enough.
yeah, because let's face it, it's not really going to get fully dark tonight. It's the summer. It will get dark.
12 o'clock, it'll be dark enough. The witching hour.
It will be dark.
What date is it today? Oh, we're
the
past the
26th.
summer solstice.
Oh yeah, it's getting
Yeah.
darker at night.
Yeah. So yeah, we are going to be doing
If we can stay awake,
St Benet's Abbey,
we're going to go to St Benet's Abbey, you know.
part 2.
Yeah, well, she is, after my last visit, I was not wanting to go. Quite frankly, if I'm honest, I don't want to spend the night here. I want to get up to Barton Broad. You know, I want to drop that mud weight. I want to have that mud weighting experience, you know. I would quite happily just go anywhere than spend the night here, but she wants to do St Benet's. After she saw the video, she thinks I am such a wuss, and she wants to go and visit it.
Did you see the rum the other night?
That's different.
Why? Why?
You know? That's rum.
We'll find out.
I cannot I can't swallow anything like that, you know. Even water, I have problems downing a lot of water, you know.
Okay.
You know, that's just me, you know.
Well, I've never... Paul was there a second ago. Where's he
I
gone?
need the way.
He's gone.
He's literally disappeared.
Oh, he's back.
Ah, you okay?
He's like the Norfolk version of the Crocodile Dundee. He just sort of
really is.
disappears and then, bing, hello, I'm here. And like, where the hell were you?
Crocodile Dundee.
You know.
He's there. Don't worry.
But yes, so what we are going
Just wait for him to catch up.
what the plan is that we are going
You know
to try and stay awake, wait till it gets dark,
Oh, yeah.
and then Susan and I are going to grab that wee £1 torch. You're not permitted.
I am
any
bringing
backup.
Paul's torch.
You're not permitted.
I am bringing Paul's torch because I want to. I want to shine the camera on you as you're screaming.
I'm not going to be screaming. There's no guarantee the Mad Monk's in the place tonight.
Oh,
If
that's
he's-
going to be an excuse, isn't it? Oh, it wasn't that scary because the Mad Monk's gone on holiday. No, he's there. He's either there or you're just a wee bit of a wuss.
Really?
Well, wait, because I don't know. I'll probably be screaming my bloody guts out.
The thing was that, did you feel anything in there?
Today?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Not at all. But I had the kids. I was distracted by the kids. And
But-
there was another guy there and I was
Yeah.
chatting to him and I was too distracted.
Well, the thing is that I didn't really feel anything either.
Paul said, I did feel something. I felt a spider's web.
Well, I didn't actually feel anything either, so...
You in?
Probably because you didn't touch the spider's web.
Well, that's probably true. I might
Probably
not...
because you're not that tall.
Yes, yes. But, yes, that is the plan. Whether it happens or not, I don't
Okay.
know.
Who did the fart?
It's the cows over... Ow! That was bloody sore, by the way.
You need some cream on that.
I
by
need
the
some
way, if
serious
that
cream.
hurt.
And of course,
That
you know
was just a
something.
tap.
The one thing I didn't bring with me,
I've got some cream. I'll get Paul to rub it in tonight.
I think I can manage it. Anyway, so yes. The plan is that we're going to go back to
Soon,
St
'cause you
Benet's
know,
Abbey.
That's the Abbey there.
That's the boat.
I don't know
We're nearly there.
if we will do it. I don't know if it will happen. It all depends. I mean, it's all very well saying right now, because we've just come out of the pub, we're all tanked up on beer and wine, we're feeling brave, we're feeling alive and vibrant, but
Wait,
we don't know what it's going to be like
wait.
in
It's the kids, seriously.
2 or 3 hours time. We might just sort of hit the wall with the heat and just go, oh, you know, we'll do it some other time. So we will wait and see. We will wait and see. But that is That is the plan.
Really? You can stay off the boat tonight, if that's you.
Really?
Alright.
You're going to blame that smell on me?
I so am. I haven't done it.
Well,
Hey, I own up to it.
there is a field of cows.
Yeah, I know,
there,
but come on.
you know?
There's cow shit and then there's art shit. Oh, poo. You tell me! Bloody hell. Fucking kids. Can't fucking swear. Told you I'm pissed, right?
You know you're
Edit
saying
that.
that. No, I'm still getting that on my. So yeah, anyway, the master plan is that she wants to go and do St Benet's Abbey. I think Paul would like to do St Benet's as well, but unfortunately somebody has to stay on the board of the boat. And
We make you stay on. Tell you what, I'll go twice. Do it once with Paul and once with you. How about that?
I could do that.
I think that's quite a good idea, actually.
Yeah. We'll do it first.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the boat, then I'll go to bed and you can bugger off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That sounds like.
The first time we've nicked the camera.
That one comment has instantly put the fear of dread into me when I start watching this. Okay. Anyway. Anywho. So that's the plan. Don't know if it'll happen. It might. But we'll wait and see.
Right, you're just waffling now. Get on.
Yes, I'm waffling. So I'm going to end it here. And I will try and keep you updated on the events of the evening as they go. We'll wait and see what happens. So yeah. Until later, I'll speak to you soon. So until then, bye for now. Cheers. Okay, just a little wee update for you. I don't think we are going, I know you can't see me, but I don't think we're going to make it to St Benet's Abbey tonight. I'm not sure if it's really coming up on the camera at the moment, but we are currently sitting here watching an intense, dramatic, impressive, major lightning storm happening right in front of us. And we've got front row seats at St Benet's moorings, and it is awesome. The camera's barely picking it up. I can only shoot one section of sky at a time. If I move the camera to try and catch something, I'm missing it and then it fires elsewhere. So I'm focusing on one small section of the sky, but the whole sky is alive. It is awesome. We've not got much in the way of thunder. We've got a wee bit of rain kicking off just now. So it seems to be getting closer, but I don't think it's going to actually pass over us as it did on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday morning. It passed over us with a thunderstorm. But this is incredible. We were actually saying it's the first time we've actually witnessed a lightning storm slowly come towards you. Slowly. It's just getting, all the various ways sort of go from distant flashes to, the whole sky. It's just constant now. It is amazing. So yes, needless to say, the time is only 10 o'clock, and yeah, between the lightning and the rain, I don't think we're going to make it to St Benet's. I think Susan and Paul are very disappointed. They both were wanting to visit St Benet's tonight, but it's just not gonna happen. Not on this particular storm here, like this. And like I say, I don't think it's really coming out on camera. But trust me, it's not coming out on camera. But visually, what we're seeing, it's bright and it's constant and it's lighting up the entire moorings and river every time we get flashes. It is incredible. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame we're not getting to St Benet tonight, but and what a way to end day 5? What a way to end day 6 of the Great Norfolk Broad Adventure 9 with a lightning storm. That is awesome. I didn't quite get as much river footage as I expected today because I was expecting more cruising, but I think as I sign off on day 6, what it's worth not getting the river footage, because this is an awesome morning. So anyway, that's the latest update so far. I don't know how much footage of this I'm going to get. I've already got about half an hour of it starting to roll over, which isn't a wee bit much. But this is really getting intense now. It's getting full on right now. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to sign off just now, sit back, get myself a beer, enjoy this light show. If you have been watching day 6 of the Great Norfolk Broad Adventure 9, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a great day and it's been an awesome end to it. So come along and join me for day 7, the last full day of what has truly been an awesome epic adventure of familiar, lovely, brilliant proportions.
What? What? Familiar lovely? What's lovely?
It sounded more when you thought it, didn't it?
Familiarly.
Of family proportions.
Oh,
Familiarly.
familial.
Yeah, as well. So yeah, join me again for day 7, the last full day, where I have no idea what we're going to do or where we're going to go, which is kind of one of the best days. So we will see, we'll figure something out. In the meantime, we're going to sit back, enjoy this light show, and I'll speak to you soon. So until then, thanks for watching. Enjoy the light show, if I can catch any more, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Until then, bye for now. Cheers!